Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to discuss the new rule that's going into place that from 1st of October 2022, only 3 brokers will be able to list a certain property. This is huge news for the Dubai real estate market in a positive way, but you as the seller or the broker needs to be aware of these regulations, how it's going to impact the market, and how you should choose the 3 brokers that you want to work with to get the job done. Before I dive into this matter further, make sure that you've watched my previous video over here where I talk about the new marketing regulations introduced by Dubai Land Department that affect the brokers and the sellers alike. Also, of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Every subscribe and like matters. Leave any questions in the comments below. I'll make sure to get back to all of them. So let's dive into how you as a seller should choose the best brokers, 3 brokers in fact, to market your property, get the job done, and get it sold for the best price possible. I'm sure many sellers in Dubai will agree that they get bombarded by agents. You sometimes don't know where the agents got your phone numbers, emails, etc., but that's beside the point. The point is, how do you choose the right man or woman for the job? Of course, every broker is good, but when you can only choose 3, you need to make sure that they're not only good, that they're the best in the area where your property is located. So how do you, as a seller, choose the agency that is best for your property? Firstly, I would start on portals and see the agency's presence on the portals specifically in your area, because there's a lot of agencies who can be smaller and they specialize in a certain area, let's say Dubai Hills Estate, and this is their main focus. So if you don't see them all over Dubai, it doesn't mean that that's a bad agency. So what I would do is select your area and even building, and then see what kind of listings come up, which agencies have the best listings, best quality listings, best descriptions, etc. Secondly, once you selected a few agencies that are strong within your area, then you can start doing further digging by putting the name of the agency in Google, reading their Google reviews, and seeing what kind of feedback they're getting from their clients. For example, in Dacha Real Estate, our agents take Google reviews really serious. We make sure that we build strong relationship with clients, sellers or buyers, so they actually want to go and leave a review for us. So for you to gauge whether an agency is good or not, Google reviews is definitely one of the ways to see what the clients are saying in the industry about a certain agency. Third thing you should definitely think about is the lead generation numbers of a certain agency within your area. I know it is kind of digging too much into details, but this is what truly matters when it comes to selling your property. Is the agent actually going to be able to generate the interest that you need to get your property sold? These are the kind of numbers you can be asking your agent. The next thing you should definitely do is check the company's website, because in the end of the day, it's the shop front to the whole agency's business. You will see all their listings, all the kinds of marketing they do, the kind of blogs they write, how listings in your area appear, what kind of agents work in that company. Basically, you'll get so much information, not only from the quality of the website, but from so many more different things. And that leads me to the next thing, which you can find through their website, is their social media platforms and how they use them. So, for example, Dacha Real Estate is very strong on social media, not only from Dacha Real Estate brand perspective, but also from my own personal brand, where it is kind of like a top of the funnel marketing strategy where I get leads, I get a lot of clients messaging me, which I then distribute to the agents. And why is this important for you as the seller? Because there's so many ways that we can market your property, not just through the portals or through the website. Sometimes word of mouth, social media is one of the best ways. So now we talked about choosing an agency to work with, but of course, because people buy through people, it is really important that you work with a really good broker that you are comfortable with, that is of course professional, that is an expert in the area. So now I'm just going to go through a few points of how to choose the best broker for your property and your area. Most important thing in Dubai in the secondary market is that the agent you work with is the expert in the area. How do you find this out? You ask the broker what kind of properties has he sold in the area, what listings does he have. Also, you can go on the agent's profile in a portal like Property Finder and see his listings, how many he has, what is the quality of them. When selecting an agent, think of it as an interview. You should be asking them questions as to what have they sold, what listings are available online, what has sold recently. A good agent will be able to answer all these questions even before you ask them for such information. They'll be able to provide you reports, statistics, etc. In the end of the day, a property is a huge asset. For some people, it's the biggest asset they own. So it's super important that you deal with an expert who's going to be able to get you the best price possible in the market. So just to recap, the main things to look for in an agency or agent is, of course, marketing exposure, because this is what's going to get the agent's leads for your property and get your property seen in front of as many people as possible, giving it the higher chance of being sold for the best price possible. Number 2, check Google reviews for the agency and the specific agent. You want to be working with ethical, professional people, and a lot of the times Google reviews reveal if they are. Number 3, you can ask your broker for lead generation numbers that the company is producing for the area. Number 4, make sure that you check the company website, which will give you a lot of information about the quality of the brokerage, kind of people that work there, and the kind of listings that the company represents. Number 5, make sure that you check the social media, not only of the brokerage, but also for the individual broker. In the current digital age, it's one of the best ways to get attention, and certainly your property will need the attention it deserves. And lastly, make sure you select the correct broker that you're comfortable working with, because from an agency, usually only one broker will be the direct contact with you. You need to make sure that they're the expert in the area, they know what they're talking about, and that you're comfortable working with them. So consider it like an interview before you give the listing to a certain agent. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you found it useful, and now you have all the answers that you need on how to select 3 agencies that can list your property in Dubai real estate market. And lastly, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to make sure you see the videos that I'll be posting weekly. See ya!